Next, we want to look at copying very large number of rows and formulas all at once. Let's say we're moving around in our Excel sheet. Now, if we want to select something, we can click and hold Shift key, and here you see it's going to start dragging the selection. We can also hit Control key, and Control key, every time we press it, Control key moves as far as it can. So, for instance, if I'm in this, what is it right now, G17, and I click Control up, it goes up as far as it can. Control left goes left as far as it can. And of course, when we use Shift and Control together, now Control Shift up goes up as far as it can and selects on the way. Control Shift left moves the selection even further to the left and selects again everything it can. Okay, let's see what we want to copy. I'm going to go to that upper corner, write number 1 in here, and then I'm going to write a formula which takes this and adds one more number. So the second formula adds 1 to the previous value, so we get 2 from 1. And what we want to do basically is we want to take the second formula and copy it. But we don't want to do it with a mouse because we want to do it for hundreds of thousands of rows all at once. So I'm going to click on undo here so that everything gets undone. So this has to be done with keyboard and can be done in the following way. We go to the 2, we right click and select copy. And now before pasting we select from home part of the ribbon, home, we select find and select go to. And we go to A 370,000. So it's the same column A, but now we're really in a lower part, somewhere far away. And now we want to select everything to copy over. So we click on Control and Shift and click on upper arrow. And here it is, it moves upwards. Now, sorely, however, it has selected our formula, number 2, as well. So what we do now is we only hold now Shift key. That is, we don't hold Control key because Control goes as far as it can. Only Shift will just start moving the selection by 1 row. And we click on Shift down. And here it is. Now everything from the 3rd to 370,000th row is selected. And now I can right click and do paste. And here it is. We got the formula copied to 370,000 rows. Now the other point is, for instance, if we want to copy something that's right adjacent to what we already had copied, we write, for instance, equals 1 times 1. Okay, we do some kind of a formula which uses this first formula that already got copied. Okay, here it is. Now what we want to do is we want to now select the formula, right click and copy. Okay. Now we go to that column that we already have, and now we just move down very quickly by pressing Control down. We hold Control and we press down. Now let's go to the B column again, and now we want to select everything from the 370,000th till up as far as we can. So we're here. We now click on Control Shift. Shift will start dragging. Control Shift will go as far as it can. And we've selected everything. But now again, sorry, we've selected also the upper formula. So now we release Control and just hold Shift and click down arrow. So that basically it moves just a little down. And now it's time to once again right click and do pasting. Okay, and here it is. It does some calculations, and here it is. Now the numbers are nicely copied. So what we achieved is we achieved copying a very long column, and we achieved copying next to it. That was already more quick. We didn't have to do any find and select in the next case because we could just use the first column to move with Control down arrow to move to the very end of it.